Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
We're going live with the news for Tuesday, October 14, 2025. In the headlines, Chester Humphrey calls for parliamentary debate on U.S. raider request as Grenada weighs decision. Grenada and Japan celebrate 50 years of diplomatic relations. Grenada Union of Teachers demands government action after 30 teachers go unpaid for September. Also in the news, regionally, Barbados' opposition leader questions CARICOM absences. Internationally, Madagascar army seizes power amid political crisis. Plus, in the sports news, West Indies show mettle despite losing to India, while Spice Boys boast of back-to-back victories at home.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave bathroom tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Kenroy. Baptiste. Calls for transparency and national consultation have grown louder in Grenada as the U.S. request to install military radar systems at Maurice Bishop International Airport remains under consideration. During the October 13 broadcast of Beyond the Headlines, former Senate President Chester Humphrey stressed the need for parliamentary debate before any government decision is made on the controversial request. Humphrey argued that the U.S. raider request, ostensibly linked to efforts to combat drug trafficking, poses significant concerns for Grenada's sovereignty, security, and international standing. He asserted that the sophisticated military equipment the U.S. seeks to deploy is less about narcotics interdiction and more likely connected to regional military strategies involving Venezuela. Humphrey reminded viewers of Grenada's history with foreign intervention and cautioned that the country should not be rushed into compliance with U.S. timelines or priorities.
To be very, very careful. I want to repeat something that the caller said that I think is important. It will be important for this matter to be debated in our parliament. I think this is very important, right? We ought not to rush to the American time frame. We simply tell the Americans, well, look, we have a process here. You know, we have to consult with our people, we have to discuss the matter, etc., 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 and we can't rush.
Humphrey is urging Grenadians to support the government in managing foreign requests with care, confidence, and consultation, and to uphold the nation's commitments to peace and sovereignty through proper parliamentary procedure. Professor Ivlo Griffith, former Vice Chancellor of the University of Guyana, agrees that a decision of such magnitude should involve robust public discussion.
The consultation can happen at various levels with varying degrees of details shared. You don't have to share all the details. but you've got to give people a sense of inclusion in the conversation process and commit to them that you take their views under advisement and that you'll come back to them at the end of the process to share your decision and hope that they are on board with staying the course. Parliament should definitely be part of that conversation loop, that discussion loop.
Other news, Grenada and Japan are marking a significant milestone today, celebrating 50 years of diplomatic relations founded on friendship, partnership and progress. Trainee reporter Shania McIntosh brings us highlights of the events held to commemorate this occasion.
Today, October 14th, marks 50 years of diplomatic relations between Grenada and Japan. The theme being celebrating 50 years of partnership and progress. Over the past 5 decades, Japan has contributed over $38.6 million in grants to support Grenada's development in key areas such as infrastructure, disaster management, fisheries, and education. A major focus of Japan's assistance has been the fishing industry, with the construction of the Melville Street Fish Market and the upgrading of fish facilities in Guave, Grenville, Granmore, and Victoria. Grenada has also received ice plants, fishing vessels, refrigerated trucks, and radio equipment to strengthen the sector's operation and improve food security. Japanese ambassador to Grenada, Dr. Akima Umezawa, expressed his satisfaction with the long-standing partnership, noting that Japan remains committed to Grenada's growth and cultural exchange.
An overview of the Japan's cooperation project. Japan has supported Grenada through the establishment or creation of the fisheries and a new industry, the tuna export, and also transport infrastructure. In the next month, November. The first on November 12th, I will host a ceremony to announce the first ever Honorary Consul of Japan to Grenada, introducing him to the people of Grenada. And the following day, on November 13th, a music concert where we organize featuring Japanese classical music instrument made of bamboo. Yes, and even though it's not steel pan music, but I hope the bamboo is familiar with your lifestyle and environment. So I strongly hope you will enjoy. And
to commemorate the milestone, the government of Grenada launched a media tour showcasing the progress achieved through this enduring alliance. Minister of the Blue Economy and Marine Affairs, Honorable Lennox Andrews, highlighted that Grenada's future development will continue to depend heavily on sustainable use of its marine resources.
Opportunity, this anniversary, on the one hand, as a celebration of what we have achieved together, and on the other, and perhaps more importantly, as a reaffirmation of our obligation to work together for the next 50 years and beyond.
As both nations look ahead, this 50-year journey stands as a shining example of what true partnership can achieve, turning friendship into progress and cooperation into lasting development. Shania McIntosh, GBN News.
The Ministry of Infrastructure is reporting significant progress on the Clogier Road project. Chief Technical Officer Kevin Blash said construction is advancing steadily and bringing much-needed improvements to the area.
In terms of the Clogier Road project, so there has been significant progress in recent months following the deterioration of the site that we would have experienced. So to date, I know the contractors have completed backfilling to a particular height so far, and the public has, should I say, unofficially begun traversing the site. What is still to be done on site is the basically the reinstating of the road, which would be done through the completion of the installation of the retaining wall in the area.
Blash cautioned that although the road may appear open, it is still an active construction zone and safety should be a priority for all road users. He provided an update on the reconstruction of the Snell Hall Bridge in St. Patrick.
Well, another project that we've made significant progress on as well is the reconstruction of the Snell Hall Bridge. In recent days, the bypass bridge or pedestrian walkway has been completed, and NAWASA has been relocating the lines that were in the road to that pedestrian walkway. Once the lines are successfully relocated to the pedestrian walkway, we would also now basically.
All right, so both projects are part of the government's broader infrastructure plan to improve transportation and connectivity across the island. The Grenada Union of Teachers is again calling on the government to address payment issues for some of the nation's teachers. Trainee reporter Deidre Seeley has more details.
President of the Grenada Union of Teachers, Jude Bartholomew, is sounding the alarm as over 30 teachers were not paid for September. Bartholomew reflected on the events of 2024 when the GUT took industrial action as hundreds of teachers with temporary status went unpaid for several months. He expressed his disappointment with this repeat of the situation.
We're just celebrating World Teachers Day, when we say appreciate the teachers, and one way you could appreciate the teachers and to show some love is to pay them on time. You know, the teachers are fulfilling their responsibility, their part of the bargain by going to work and such, teaching the nation's children, and when monthly or fortnightly basis, they expect to be paid.
The GUT president is calling for the government's urgent attention due to the economic strain experienced by the affected teachers.
Even if they're on contract and you have to renew the contract, it is really and truly taking too long. Some of the teachers, they have their families. Some of them are renting. They have their little mortgage. They have to go to school where they're getting money to pay the bus. They have their children and such. We don't want the Ministry of Education or whoever or wherever the failure is in Ministry of Education and Finance, they have to speed up, buck up, and come and do what they have to do to pay our teachers.
When contacted for comment, the Ministry of Education confirmed that several teachers were not paid for September. However, GBN was assured that the salary payments would be made by the end of the next payment cycle in mid-October. What action can be taken to prevent the recurrence of this situation is unclear at this time. Reporting for GBN News, I am trainee reporter Deidre Seeley.
This is Network News. We're live from the Grenadian capital, still to come from us. Preparations begin for Bigger, Brighter Christmas in the Garden 2025 in Karakou. And Anti-Tech Spicewood Festival opens with call to preserve Grenadian culture and folklore. Stay with us.
Need a little extra cash to make life easier? Or just a bit more exciting? Ariza's got you covered. With a Flexi Credit loan, you get up to $25,000 for any purpose. Vacations, home upgrades, back to school, or just a little treat. Get manageable amounts, flexible repayments, and the freedom to top up whenever you need it. No hassle, no pressure, just freedom to live life at your pace. Visit our website or call today and let your dreams take flight with our Flexi Credit Loan. Ariza Credit Union, your financial freedom, your future.
Grenada, the stage is set. Brilliant minds, fresh perspectives. It's more than competition. It's confidence, creativity, and critical thinking in action. The Grenlec Debates, powering bright ideas. The Grenlec Debates will be broadcast on GBN TV, Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. and on Sunday at 4 p.m. Matches will also be available for viewing on Grenlec's YouTube channel. Tune in.
The Ministry of Agriculture is inviting all of Grenada to join in the national observance of World Food Day 2025, guided by the theme Hand in Hand for Better Food and a Better Future. Our national celebrations will run from October 13th, culminating with the grand exhibition at the Old Trafford Playing Field, Tantine, on Friday, October 17th, 2025. Let us all unite to make this year's event the very best, connecting householders, farmers, agricultural partners, schools, and community groups. International World Food Day observance, October 16th. National World Food Day celebrations, October 13th to the 17th. Be a part of Grenada's food security drive.
Grenadians, get ready to commemorate National Heroes Day on Sunday, October 19th at the former Riviera Hotel site next to Camahorn Park. Grand dance from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. The theme for this year's commemoration, honoring our legacy, inspiring our future. This National Heroes Day commemoration promises to be one to remember with a prayer and worship segment, the spoken word, and a powerful message from our special guest speaker. National Heroes Day Commemoration 2025 will also see the official sword turning on the grounds of the Riviera site, which will then be known as National Heroes and Heritage Park. Sunday, October 19th, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. National Heroes Day Commemoration. Monrouge, St. George. See you there.
Well, Cindy, I'm going in town and pay my bills. In this hot sun? So what I go do? You want to take me like a water and light? Use your phone and pay your bill? I pay my phone bill already. No, not that I mean. Use your phone and pay your bills online. You lie. Yes, Co-op Bank have this thing they call e-banking. Once they set it up on your phone, you're paying all your bills online. Well, thank you, Cindy. I'm going to give them a call right now so they could set it up. Exactly. With my phone? Lord, Cindy, with my phone, like I lose my phone. Call it, you'll find it.
Miss Cindy's right. You can beat the lines and save time by paying your bills online with Co-op Bank's bill payment feature. Click, tap, done. Banking just got easier.
Welcome home.
Welcome to Caracou, small in size, rich in spirit. As you step off the boat, you're greeted by smiling faces and warm island vibes. Your adventure begins here. Need a cozy place to stay? The Mermaid Beach Hotel has been a favorite for years. Waterfront views, clean comfort, and located in the town. In Bogles, the Roundhouse Cottages offers rustic charm with a touch of elegance. A peaceful hideaway surrounded by nature. Prefer something private? Dong Island Villas gives you space, sea breeze, and a home away from home feel. Wake up to the sound of waves and views that stretch for miles. We're ready to welcome you. When are you coming?
It happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep. Including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Building Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
The 2025 Anti-Tech Spicewood Festival opened Monday night with a call to preserve Grenada's rich culture and folklore. The rest of the details in this Rena Pett Thomas report.
The 2025 Anti-Tech Spicewood Festival officially opened on Monday night with a round-table discussion on the preservation of Grenadian culture under the theme Echo of Our History and Culture. The festival celebrates Grenadian words, both written and spoken. It is organized by the Grenada Cultural Foundation. Monday's opening event took place at the Spice Basket and centered on Grenadian folklore, its relevance and meaning. Among those at the head table were cultural icons Ali Gill, Ricardo Kings Douglas, and other notable figures in the world of culture. One of the key issues highlighted during the discussion was the importance of maintaining the authenticity of Grenada's history and traditions while embracing technology as a tool to promote cultural preservation.
How many, again, stories I can hear of the revolution, how many stories I can hear about Julian Fedon, how many, I have to really dig for these things. So I think it is really upon us to put the stories out there, and I really like the charge I believe you gave Mr. Gill to have all these tapings of Anti-Tech, all the plays that is done, and put it in real form. You have real, R-E-E-L form, right? Because you have so many young people there that are good with content creation, and they can start by saying, hey, a book festival happening here, and they could do a reel in 30 seconds and have people really involved in it. And I think that is where we have to go to ensure that whatever content we put out there, it is Grenadian, it's telling our story, and it's in the voices that we want to hear it in.
Chief Executive Officer of the Grenada Cultural Foundation, Livingston Nelson, outlined several activities planned for the week-long celebration.
Tomorrow we have authors, we have poets, and we have storytellers that are going in the schools to engage some selected schools throughout the nation and in Carriacou. So we're doing that. At Wednesday, we're going to be at the Deluxe Cinema, where we invite all the secondary schools in Grenada to come and participate, and that would be done a play by Urias Peters, Confession of a Fisherman, and that would be shown in 2 sessions from 10 and at 1 at the Deluxe Cinema on Wednesday. At the same time, my brother Ricardo Kings Douglas would be in Carriacou at the Mermaid, where he would be engaging with folklores and folk tales and telling his stories, engaging the secondary school and some primary school students in Carriacou. So we are again in Carriacou. The big one is on Thursday. We are inviting everyone, the public, to come here, open mic night. So you have a story, you are a writer, you have some excerpts that you would want to read. We're encouraging you to come here again on Thursday from 6, and this one will be from 6 to 8:30. And Friday, we have several different activities in the various parish-based organizations.
Nelson also noted an increase in participation in this year's story writing competition, reflecting growing public interest in cultural expression through words.
Right now, there are activities this week in every part of the island as we try to make it a national event. It was, and Carriacou, of course. So just to highlight, right now we had some storytelling competition, story writing competition. We have over just around 20 submissions, and that is one of the highest we have had in many years, so that is very good for us.
Rena Pierre Thomas, GBN News.
The festive spirit is already building on the sister isle of Carriacou as preparations get underway for Christmas in the Garden 2025. We have another Rena Pierre Thomas report.
Plans are already underway for Christmas in the Garden 2025 on the sister isle of Carriacou, with organizers promising an event that will be bigger and better than the last event. According to Deanna Isaac, PRO at the Ministry of Carriacou and Petit-Martinique Affairs, the 3-day celebration will kick off with a Kids Fun Day.
It will be a festive occasion that will transform our beautiful botanical gardens in Carriacou into a magical wonderland, and it will be open to locals and visitors alike, both during the day and at night. And this year, this event is scheduled to take place from December 15th to 18th. So it will be a 3-day event from the 16th of December to the 18th, And on the 16th, we'll be hosting an activity for the kids from 11 a.m. That will be our kids' Christmas frolic. And we're inviting all the kids of Carriacou and Petit-Martinique to come to the Botanical Gardens.
Isaac spoke about other exciting events planned for the annual celebration.
And following our kids' Christmas frolic, we move right into our Christmas night market. And our Christmas night market is focused on our local vendors. We are now inviting our local vendors to register with us. You can call the ministry on 443-6026 and ask for Miss Nicole Clement, one of our committee members, and to ask to register your business. And while you shop, our patrons will be given an opportunity to also relax at the Botanical Gardens. We'll be hosting a movie night. And on the 17th, our Minister for Carriacou and Petit-Martinique Affairs, Honorable Tevin Andrews, will be hosting our seniors of Carriacou and Petit-Martinique. And that event starts at 11 a.m. at the Botanical Gardens. And on the 18th, we close off the Christmas in the Gardens with carols at night. And this year we add a little special to it, in that we're not only going to be entertaining you with carols on stage by groups and individuals, but we want our persons in the crowd to participate. So we'll be hosting a karaoke competition.
The PRO is also calling on local businesses to partner with government to host the event, as organizers aim to light up the entire gardens in a spectacular way this Christmas season.
We're asking persons from the community, corporate citizens, to partner with us, because we are not just hosting these events, we are also going to be decorating the gardens as per usual. And this year we want to do it different, bigger and better. We are not just going to be focusing on the areas that we normally focus on, but on other different parts of the Botanical Gardens. And you know that will take a lot. But even while we are asking you to contribute maybe to the decorations or one of the events, we'd like for the local persons to come and work with us as the Ministry of Caribbean Ethnic Affairs on the days that we'll have members here working, because it will take a lot out of us. We need manpower to be able to put in all the decorations that we have to put in.
With preparation already in motion, this year's Christmas in the Garden promises to bring holiday cheers to Carriacou, creating lasting memories for families and visitors alike. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
We shine the spotlight on an extraordinary individual who has become a beacon of hope for many. It's time for this evening's GBN I Saw.
A good eye catches all. GBN I Saw is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Oh, I got my glasses from Clear Vision Eye Center.
I got my glasses at Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
On this evening's GBN I Saw, we feature a true survivor. Meet Arthur Houston, a symbol of resilience in the face of adversity. On Sunday, the 12th of October, a crowd gathered in Guelph to support Arthur on his Cancer Awareness Walk of Hope. The love and admiration from family and friends alike was evident as they walked beside him, celebrating a significant milestone in his journey. Well, the 9th of October remains etched in Arthur's memory as the day 28 years ago that he was told he was in remission from Hodgkin's lymphoma. Gratitude fills his heart as he recalls the unwavering support of his siblings, his son Greg, his wife Clarice, who have all been his rock during his darkest times. He also acknowledged the care and love of his friends who have shown him the true meaning of friendship. So this evening's I Saw features a man who faced his fears and emerged stronger, carrying a message of hope and resilience for all those walking a similar path with cancer. Arthur Houston, a true inspiration. His story stands as a testament to the power of hope, love, and the strength of the human spirit. Share your photos and videos with us via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or on our other social media platforms. It'll all be for GBN I Saw.
Arthur Houston. After the break, Grenada advances cannabis industry developments and explores regional collaboration at Canna Bliss Festival. We'll be right back.
When you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me, yes, I can. Whenever you're in need, yes, you can. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide, to life that shines our way. Wherever you road leads, we'll be right there with you. Wherever you road leads, we'll make your dreams come true. Next side, next side, next side, next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Urban Out Grenada, let's move to live. Sunday, October 26, 2025. Fitness walk beginning with warm-up at 2 p.m. at Progress Park St. Andrew. Organize your churches, clubs, family, and community. Great prizes to be won. Call 442-7450 to order your t-shirts now. Features and attractions galore to keep you moving. Hosted by the Health and Youth Departments of the Grenada Conference of Seventh-day Adventists.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now. Lots of dreams and lots of plans. Lots of ways to own your land. With ACB by your side. Lots of ways to own with pride. Lots of chances to make it yours. Lots of ways to open doors. Lots of space to build much more. Lots of reasons to own your future now. There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Start building your tomorrow today with a LOTS loan from ACB Grenada Bank.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
LOTS, land ownership, tomorrow secured.
Terms and conditions apply.
Residents of Carriacou and Petit Martinique, have you ever wondered how you can benefit from Grenada's Citizenship by Investment program? Join the Investment Migration Agency of Grenada for the next IMA Symposium series on October 22nd at 5:30 p.m. at the Mermaid Hotel Conference Room, Carriacou. This public forum will explore how local developers and those aspiring to become developers can access new earning opportunities through the CBI program. Hear from key experts representing the Investment Migration Agency, the CBI Committee, and the Grenada Investment Development Corporation as they discuss recent regulatory changes designed to expand local participation. This is your chance to gain insight, ask questions, and discover how you can be part of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique's development story. Don't miss it. Join the conversation on October 22nd at 5:30 p.m. at the Mermaid Hotel Conference Room.
Grenada, let's celebrate the 19th annual Hubbard's Legends in Concert on Sunday, November 9th from 5 p.m. at the Grenada Trade Center with the best of Grenada along with the Black Prince and the Pink Panther. Our partners, Hubbard's, GBN, Grenada Paper Products, Grenada Distillers Limited, makers of Clacks Court, Grenada's #1 rum, Brentville Credit Union, Bryden and Miners, Agents 4, Johnny Walker, Smirnoff Vodka, and Campari, Renwick Thompson and Company Limited, Pierre Marcel, Hard On Plus, Gittins Healthcare, Dollar Savers Auto Parts, Rise and Shine Supermarket, Springs Food Mart, Excel Plaza, Clem Vision Eye Center, Chillaxing Cafe, Answer Coating, Victory Bar, Blue Bubba's PA Rental and Events Supply, Chateau de la Motte, Grenada, Captain Harris Apartments, Gem Holiday, Beach Resorts, Dana's City Inn, Glenegg, Springwater, and the Grenada Trade Center. Sunday, November 9th, 5 p.m. Grenada Trade Center, the 19th annual Hubbard's Legends in Concert. Please be seated by 4 p.m. Hubbard's Legends in Concert.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you
ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians, from wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot-type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
Grenadian author Dr. John Lewis officially launched his new book, Ministry Burnout: How to Recognize and Prevent It. Trainee reporter Shania McIntosh tells us more.
Conversations about stress, exhaustion, and the importance of self-care will be taking center stage this week as Grenadian author Dr. John Lewis prepares to launch his new book, Ministry Burnout: How to Recognize and Prevent It. The launch will take place this Thursday at the Koyaba Beach Resort. Written and developed in Grenada, the publication draws from extensive research. The book aims to help readers identify burnout, understand its causes, and learn effective strategies for recovery and prevention. The chapter publication also includes a personal burnout questionnaire designed to help readers assess their own emotional and mental well-being. Dr. Lewis, who has spent decades working with leaders and organizations, explained some of the topics discussed in the book.
The different areas that we are affected by this issue of burnout, and we listed some of the physical, mental, and emotional issues. And so this book will provide more details. This is a quick overview of the book, but there's a lot more information and detailed research has been put into this material, and there are great reviews of the book as well. We have some great reviews of this book that you will enjoy reading about. And if for any reason that we've experiencing this issue of burnout, there are recommendations how we can recover.
The author believes the book will encourage more open conversations about self-care and mental health, helping readers take the first step towards recognizing and overcoming burnout. Shania McIntosh, GBN News.
Congratulations. The Grenada Cannabis Legalization and Regularization Secretariat is advancing efforts to build a structured, economically viable cannabis industry in Grenada. Christina John reports.
A 10-member Grenadian delegation led by Secretariat CEO Nandi Noel recently attended the second annual Cannabis Festival in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The event, held October 2nd to the 5th, brought together cannabis industry experts, activists, and policymakers from the Caribbean, the U.S., Canada, and the EU. Noel described the festival as a valuable opportunity for dialogue and regional collaboration.
We all have a key role to play in setting the groundwork and implementing our cannabis industry back home in Grenada. And exposure via the festival would have allowed our delegation the opportunity to experience the potential of unlocking a robust and comprehensive cannabis industry that's all geared towards meeting our policy goals, including public health and safety, protection of our minors, and most importantly, social justice. And with key emphasis on ensuring that our Grenadians get to benefit first. So in essence, knowledge sharing and events such as the Cannabis Festival has and shall continue to help bridge the gap between traditional knowledge and traditional cannabis cultivation, as well as leading us closer to modern medicine with the inclusion of cannabis.
Participation in cannabis aligns with Grenada's strategy to learn from regional partners with more developed cannabis industries. The Secretariat is currently rolling out a two-phased approach for developing the local sector. Phase 1, already underway, includes decriminalization for religious and sacramental use, licensing for private cultivation, and penalties for possession below a certain threshold.
In essence, the event such as this is so necessary for the paradigm shift of thinking of cannabis the drug towards thinking of it as cannabis the plant. Our second phase would actually be so focused on developing our cannabis industry. If you take a look at CARICOM's Waiting to Exhale report, it was published in 2018, they would have spoken about a number of cannabis industry models. We want to ensure in Grenada that in developing our industry, while we're encouraging therapeutic benefits and the use of cannabis, but to also look into other avenues, which will include hemp and agro-processing. So this is where we are.
The Secretariat's goal is to create a model that safeguards public health and safety while guaranteeing economic benefits for local communities. Christina John, GBN News.
Stay with us. We'll be back to report the sports news.
This isn't just rum. It's a captivating journey infused with the essence of Bios Bombay, warmth and wonder. Experience the rich depth of Campeche like never before. Must be 18 years and older. Drink responsibly.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wiring accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anne, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Oh, it happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep. Including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Grenada. Exciting news. Oasis Pet and Garden has expanded. In addition to our existing location, we're now open at our new location, Melville Street, St. George's. Now serving you at 2 locations for even more convenience.
At Oasis Pet and Garden, we bring you the best products at the best prices nationwide. Check out our garden department for the best quality Pro Mix potting soil, vegetable seeds, and seedling trays, cocoa peat, liquid fertilizer, granular fertilizers, and more. Our livestock and livestock products are the highest quality and the best prices in Grenada.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
At Oasis Pet and Garden, we bring you the best products at the best prices nationwide. Layers and broiler chicks. All animal feeds and supplies available, including supplements, waterers and feeders, and lots more. For the farmers, we have you covered, literally. Greenhouse plastic, premium quality ground cover, hydroponic systems, pesticides and fungicides, rain guns, weed whackers, and more. Visit the Oasis Pet and Garden today. Conveniently located along the Wester Hall Main Road, Wester Hall, St. David's,
and Melville Street, St. George's. Now serving you at 2 locations. Visit us today.
All right, good evening, sporting fans. West Indies grabbed 2 additional wickets on the 5th morning in their second test against India, but the efforts weren't enough. Opener KL Rahul hit an unbeaten half-century as India sealed a 7-wicket win in Delhi. It keeps the hosts third in the early stages of the World Test Championship WTC standings, behind Australia and Sri Lanka. The win was set up by centuries in the first innings by Yashasvi Jaiswal, 175, and Gill, 129. West Indies were bundled out for 248 in reply, but managed to fight back and make India bat again with a better second innings showing. John Campbell and Shea Hope hit dogged centuries, taking the tourists to 271 for 3 before Hope was bowled by Mohammad Siraj and the middle order collapsed. 6 wickets fell for 40 runs before some late hitting by number 11 Jaden Seals added enough runs to give India a chase of sorts. West Indies begin a tour of New Zealand on November 5. They are 6th in the WTC standings, with New Zealand, Pakistan and South Africa only below them because they are yet to complete a test in this latest cycle. Well, all eyes will be on the Karani James Athletic Stadium as Grenada's senior women's national football team prepares for a high-stakes clash against Costa Rica in the CONCACAF Women's Qualifiers. The clash is set for Saturday, November 29, with kickoff at 7:30 p.m. The match promises to be a thrilling encounter. Grenada will field a dynamic mix of homegrown talent and returning scholarship athletes from the United States, United Kingdom, Kingdom and Canada. The squad will also feature several players making their national team debut, bringing fresh energy and determination to the pitch. This qualifier marks a pivotal moment in Grenada's campaign as the Spice Girls look to make their mark on the regional stage. Fans are being urged to show their support by filling the stands and cheering on the team in what is expected to be an intense and exciting match. The battle is on, and Grenada is ready to rise and roar. Meanwhile, the senior men's national team is still basking in the glory of the commanding performance secured over Cuba at the Karani James Athletic Stadium last Saturday. Grenada came away with a 2-0 victory. Grenada scored both their goals in the first half. DiMaggio Wright Phillips opened the scoring, followed by a goal from captain Siobhan John Brown. Grenada maintained a clean sheet despite facing pressure from Cuba's offense. Saturday's victory followed the Spice Boys' win in the first fixture against the BVI. Miles Hippolyte gave the home side an early advantage with a brace in the 10th and 39th minutes. Despite the BVI pulling one goal back in the second half, Kenroy Phillip made a memorable impact off the bench, scoring in the 76th minute and again in the stoppage time, 90+3, sealing a dominant 4-1 result. This victory marks Grenada's 5th consecutive win. Head coach Anthony Nixon Modeste attributed the positive results to the team's hard work, growing confidence, depth and cohesion. With 2 strong performances behind them, Grenada's senior men's national team will now focus on continuing their preparations for upcoming competitive fixtures on the international calendar. That's the sports news for now. Barbados' opposition leader Ralph Thorne has raised concerns over the absence of Jamaica, Guyana and Trinidad and Tobago from CARICOM's full free movement regime. Thorne described the situation as a repeat of historical trends, pointing out that Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago have previously not participated fully since the regime's launch.
You cannot discuss CARIFTA and then CARICOM and the Caribbean single market and economy unless you discuss those 3 countries. In addition to Barbados, who were at the foundation of the modern regional institutional arrangement. I say institutional arrangement because my reference is obviously to CARIFTA come CARICOM. And not a word from this government. Not a word. The people of Barbados are entitled to an explanation as to why this movement, or rather, I correct myself, as to whether this movement lacks its credibility for the absence of those 3 important countries.
Further afield, Madagascar's military has taken control following weeks of protests over government corruption and post services. The National Assembly voted to impeach the president who had previously dissolved the legislative chamber. The president has fled to a secure location, denouncing what he called an illegal power grab. The elite CAPSAT military unit now commands the country's armed forces. At least 2 persons, including a soldier, have died in the turmoil.
just outside the presidential palace, and that is where a colonel, a short while ago, a senior member of CAPSAT, that's elite military unit, the Colonel Mikhail Ranijanina, he had said that they have taken power and that they are in control. Now, our understanding at this point is that, of course, is unconstitutional and would be termed a coup. At the same time, we've also just come from the Parliament, the National Assembly, where they have voted to impeach President Andrei Rajoelina. There was one abstention in that vote, but certainly an overwhelming majority saying that he should be impeached for a number of reasons, including abuse of office, the use of state funds. There were a litany of reasons behind this impeachment, but certainly coming at a time when we've seen protests in Madagascar, specifically the capital, sometimes turning violent. But I have to point out, while that vote has taken place in Parliament, it now gets referred to the High Constitutional Court, and the members of that court then decide what to do. And we have been told by the opposition that it is very likely the High Constitutional Court will pass this motion, will endorse it. What is supposed to happen, though, at this point is that the President of the Senate would become the new president. But that is not certain at this point. And when we asked the opposition leader who was leading these proceedings in Parliament who would become the next president, he wouldn't answer that question, saying we would have to wait. So it's clear that there are a lot of uncertainties at the moment.
A reminder of the headlines right after this. Reminder of the headlines before we leave you. Chester Humphrey calls for parliamentary debate on U.S. radar request as Grenada weighs decision. Grenada and Japan celebrate 50 years of diplomatic relations. Grenada Union of Teachers demands government action after 30 teachers go unpaid for September. Also in the news, regionally, Barbados' opposition leader questions CARICOM absences. Internationally, Madagascar army seizes power amid political crisis there. Plus, in the sports news, West Indies show mettle despite losing to India, while Spice Boys boast of back-to-back victories at home. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. That's all from us in the GBN newsroom. Thank you for having chosen the broadcast. Stay with GBN. Good night.